What up, bro?
Yo.
What you trying to do?
Shit. Let me look at I don't trust this motherfucker,
Oh! Bro, 808,000 views on my Facebook, over 21,000 likes, 312 comments. That's on Facebook, gang. And then on Instagram, 962,000 views on IG, 35,000 likes, 114 comments. So today's video, bro, I just figured we would go through some of the comments because this is right now my most viral video that I have ever put out. And it is of the CB7, as you can see, which doesn't really apply to us anymore because I since sold that car, which I still can't believe I did because you gotta know it's viral right now on this, and that dude in blue actually did a full review on that car, which was a milestone for me. And huge shout out to David, bro, super cool guy. And it was just so cool to actually get my channel put on the map like that. I haven't emailed him about the F2B, but hopefully he'll want to review this car, man. And I'll definitely make that drive back out for him to do that, hopefully next year. But again, this was a huge milestone, man. David actually reviewed the CB7, and I felt like that was gonna be the biggest game changer for my YouTube channel. I just knew the exposure would really bring more Honda people to the channel, because that's, you know, what I do. And hopefully, I was just hoping it would give me more traction, because it might not seem lately, guys, but I have hustled on this channel to try to gain subscribers, and I have done a lot of not the most expensive stuff, but not the cheapest either. And I've seen people blow up off, you know, $100 budget bills and stuff like that. And I mean, honestly, man, I'm not putting $100. These are budget cars when you compare them to some of the bigger class people. But just in this car alone, man, I mean, the engine is a JDM motor, so that was $950, like off the rip. And then thankfully, I have good sponsors like Maxpeedingrods and like Nomis Industries that look out for me on ECU stuff and parts that I can do swaps with. But a lot of this stuff, man, is just really expensive. I'm not putting clapped out Y7 motors together and stuff like that. Like, these are really legit swaps. I just like to be different. I like doing stuff that not everyone does. And that's kind of what led me down the road to this F2B Civic, this Accord. So without me rambling on and going through that anymore, we're gonna just spin a video and just look at some of the comments. I'm gonna talk about some of them, we're gonna laugh at some, and I figured this would be a pretty chill video. Anyway, we're on Instagram first. We're just gonna scroll through some of the comments, and the ones that stick out to me, we're gonna talk about. Someone said, man, that sounds similar to an SR engine. And it's like, literally everyone asked me what exhaust setup, what exhaust. It was a God Snow exhaust setup. It had no cats, no resonators, nothing. And it was full 3-inch from the turbo all the way to the back. James fabbed up the downpipe, it connected straight. Everything was 3-inch all the way to the back. And that car had like the smoothest rumbly sound. Like, it did not sound like a Honda at all. So yeah, that was really dope. I enjoyed the sound of that, man. Not gonna lie, I would've ran up thinking it was sweet and got walked, laughing emojis. Hey man, that thing was strong. I couldn't have done nothing from a stop sign. Like, from a dig, that car sucked. But you catch me on a 40, 50, 60 road, and she was a unit, bro. I brake boost that thing, it would ride. And people were tripping, you'll see later in the comments, people were tripping over the spinning, because it does, like if you wanted to spin a lot, it will, but this thing would hook, man. And I want to say this was one of the last clips of these tires, bro. These tires were so bald. They had been on there like 3 years. They were so bald. So when I put the new tires on, it was a lot better. Holy oil. Because it's smoking, you get it? It's smoking a lot, yeah. It did use oil, but you gotta remember, people that's watching this clip probably don't know this. This is a completely bone stock F23 engine that has been boosted at the time of this video over 4 years, bro. And I'm talking right at the limits. Like it was making 340-ish to the wheels, bro. 330 foot-pounds of torque. Like it was pushing the limits of that single cam to death. And a little smoke, not a big issue. We were running the good old Rotella, the thick oil, diesel oil, so we didn't have any issue, man. All you gotta do, bro, is check your oil. Like, I didn't drive the car all the time, so the few times I would drive it, I would just give it a little check before I drive. Same thing I do with the F2B back here. And as long as it's got oil and you're seeing the smoke, you know you got oil, so there's no issue there, but I get it. People like to make jokes, it's cool. I started following you on YouTube. Good content, bro, keep grinding. Bro, I appreciate you, man. That was kind of my purpose and what I'm trying to do. If you do follow me on IG, which I put that on screen, or you follow my Facebook page, which is on screen now as well. I'm trying my best. I suck at Facebook, but I do pretty decent with IG. But I'm trying my best to put more clips and reels from my regular videos up there. I feel like that's gonna gravitate a few more people over to the channel. This is my main thing. I like making real full-length videos, like not the reels. I don't know why, but I'm trying to do better with doing reels so that we can gain more traction on YouTube. So huge shout out to that dude for that. Mans need a LSD bad. I know, bro. Stock F22 Accord transmission that came in this car. Like this is the 92 transmission. Always had a grind in third gear, never had an issue. Open diff, I didn't care. I wasn't trying to set any records. I just like catching people off guard. Again, believe it or not, and you can go to that dude in blue's review of the car and he'll attest to it. It does not spin that bad. Like I made it spin by turning it. It makes a lot of torque down low. I turned it early and it broke loose, but once you're moving second gear, third gear is ripping. So, but yeah, LSD would have definitely been on par with it. Definitely a sleeper. Yeah, you right about that, man. That bitch moving. I love you guys' comments, bro. I love it. Okay, so as I'm scrolling through the IG posts, not a lot of hate up here, which is cool. I'm glad of that, man. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch over to the video on Facebook. Facebook had a lot of hate. I don't know why, bro, but yeah, people on Facebook was taking it to the max. And again, you can't hurt my feelings, bro. When I build a car, I build them purely for what I want to do. I don't care what no one else says. I don't care what anybody else has got going on. If I have an issue that I need help with, I acknowledge and let people know that. But as far as I'm concerned, like everyone's entitled to an opinion. If you want to be a dick about it, that's cool. If you want to be cool and just be like, hey, bro, think that thing would benefit from an LSD. Like that's okay. That's a great way of saying it, but it's just better ways of wording stuff, but it's not an issue, bro. None of this stuff bothers me. But let's look at some of the comments on the Facebook post. Them front tires said, hey player, we getting hot quick. Now see, this is the comical stuff that I live for, bro. That's what I live for. Don't know if that's tire smoke or oil smoke. Either way, it's still a fucking Honda. It's definitely both. Dude, these jokers is funny, bro. Oh my God. What motor's in it? It sounds like a DSM. Again, bro, it's got the weirdest sound, bro. I don't know how many times I'm gonna play this video over top of us talking, but I'm gonna play it every so often so you guys can kind of keep it fresh in your mind, bro. It's a good pool video. Still slower than today's minivans. Now see, that's just a troll because everyone knows that a minivan got nothing for that car. Everyone knows that. So Why even comment? Like, and I appreciate the ones that get in the replies and start hounding back. I appreciate them, but there's no need, like, for somebody to say slower than today's minivan, you know they just trolling. That wasn't the tire smoking, that was the oil burning out of the tailpipe. Again with the oil burning, man, never gets old. Had to stop at the light to add 2 quarts of oil. I know y'all ain't talking about my car smoking, bro. Like, this thing smokes, yeah, but God, it's some way worse cars out there. I can't believe, like, y'all really going in on that oil smoking stuff. My mom's Geo Metro faster than that turtle. Damn. A Geo Metro, man. These trolls, bro. A Geo Metro got 3 cylinders, bro. I could put this on the trailer and tow it behind the truck and still beat a Geo Metro, but either way, it's cool, man. It's funny. I could feel the torque steer from here. No torque steer, man. It pulls straight. Like, it does not snatch the wheel around or nothing. It pulls right down the road. Being a Honda and car builder, I can say, in my opinion, this Honda would smoke most of the people talking bad about Hondas. I had a poor man's that did 120 and third, rolling burnouts at 65, easily tacked at 11.5, and would smoke my stock Fox hard. Now, I guess he complimented my car, but I don't know about all this other stuff. He got a poor man Type R did 120 and third gear. I don't know about all that, but you know, to each his own, but I appreciate you for backing my Honda, bro. That was what's up. I knew what was going on as soon as I saw the Honda. Don't tell everybody, bro. Do not tell everybody. Slower than my stock F-150. Okay, I'll smoke that F-150, bro. I would smoke that F-150. Trap, all motor H23 would smoke that F-150. I don't know, trolls. Looking at the video, judging that one tire fire, it's time for a Quaife LSD. A Quaife LSD costs more than my whole car put together. I didn't think I was ever, I probably would have never done that. Would I have ever, I probably would have never done LSD in that car if I would have kept it, to be honest. I mean, it didn't bother me. I didn't plan on tracking it. I didn't plan on setting any records or like, it was a great car. It was a cruiser. I took it to a couple cars and coffees. Sometimes I would go out on the highway at night in Mexico, try to get a few pulls in, but I really wanted something else I could take to the track. That's again where this car came in at, guys. So all that LSD stuff, that would have been cool, but I feel like just with the lightweightness and these kind of cars like this don't break as easy as the Accord. Solid engine mounts for a CB7 is like $500, and these you can get eBay mounts for like 60. So again, I don't want to take anything away from Accords, guys. I am an Accord guy at heart, and I will remain an Accord guy, and I will be building a CD5 as soon as I find a good deal on a shelf, so stay tuned for that. Do not think I'm steering away from Accords to do Civics. I'm only doing Civics in the meantime, in between Accord stuff, so that I can build decent stuff for cheap. The Accord content is still gonna come. When I did Trap, that was the last H23 motor that I bought before prices skyrocketed. And that motor, guys, was $740, tax included, everything. Now I did pick it up, that wasn't shipped, but you add another 100 and it would have been shipped to your door. Now, H23s are like what, 2,000, 1,500, something like that. And because of that, I just slowed down a lot on buying and just putting H motors in Accords like I was doing at the beginning. I promise you guys, I'm still there. I'm still gonna do it. It's just, in the meantime, to try to grow the channel faster, I'm just doing a little Civic stuff, but I am gonna bring Trap out here and there to keep the Accord boys happy. And I am still looking at CD5, and I do want to buy another CB7. You heard that right, I do want another CB7. A lot of projects I want, but it'll come in due time, trust me. I love sleepers. Nice looking cars are cool, but when I see a simple little car truck and then I hear that, I get more excited about those cars that we think they're simple and they're not. Like my little ugly Cobalt SS sedan turbo, people laugh, but when they hear from the turbo and the tire screaming, I see their reaction in my rear mirror. And I'm the same way. Like I suck at painting stuff. I suck at making stuff look nice, but I'm a functional person. I love to put money in the engine bay, in the inside of the car, anywhere that's gonna be driver functional, the suspension, everything like that. But wheels and just painting and all that stuff, it's just always on my back burner. And I think that's where I get the term sleeper from, and I think that's why I enjoy sleepers more. You could be driving a Lamborghini and I could see a S-Box LS swap turbo truck pull up on this side, and if both of them take off together, I'm gonna be that person recording the truck. I'm not gonna be recording the Lamborghini. That's always been me. And if people that watch my channel should know that by now, and people that watch my channel should appreciate that. Any show I go to, if your car looks like this, multicolored, hood, rusty, something like that, you're the guy that I'm gonna be filming. So a lot of people go to shows discouraged. I got friends, man, that won't even go to shows because they'll say my car not ready. Nobody gives a fuck. No one cares about your car being ready, dude. Everybody just wants to go enjoy some really nice stuff. Let's see how deep people's pockets are. Like, let's go enjoy this $30,000 bill, this $50,000 bill, and then drive our S-Boxer back home not worrying about that type of price tag. Like, let's do that. But some people, I get it, are more subconscious about what they drive, and there's nothing wrong with that. Again, everyone has their own opinion. Eventually, I will get around to doing like a cleaner build and stuff, but for now, man, I'm perfectly happy with the functionality and just getting out there ripping, enjoying the car, and just making memories. Love that comment though, that was a good one. Imagine making a sleeper build and having those little ass tires. At least the turbo sounds cool at 30 miles per hour. Holy smokes. Oh man, no comment, no comment. Is that a diesel? Looks sick rolling coal. Oh my God. All of 35 miles per hour, LOL. This is funny. When the exhaust outsmokes the tires. With the clown emoji, oh my God. Nathan Jenkins, you're so fucking funny, dude. That lawnmower need a tune-up. Definitely wouldn't call that sending it, but cool pull either way. I mean, it's a front wheel drive Honda, bro. There's nothing, all I could do was just get on the gas and let it eat. Like, I mean, in the stoplights right there, and my brakes had more cracks in it than the Arizona desert. Yeah, I did what I could. Sorry, bro. And it's still slow. What do you know? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, bro. Hondas. I know Hondas. And guys, I think this is where I'm gonna wrap this up at. It was a few negative comments in there, man, but there's a lot of great comments. This just the internet we live in today. Don't hate the CB7. What are the turbo specs? Somebody asked the turbo specs. Somebody was like, I would have tried that shit with a laughing face. See, stuff like that is all cool, bro. Like, that sounded so good. Finally, a good sounding Honda. I mean, it's a lot of good comments in there. It's a lot of bad, well, a lot of people trying to hate, but everything just makes me laugh. Somebody really went on Alibaba.com and looked like some freaking like wheelbarrow tires or something, and was like, his tires? Oh my God. Bro, y'all are too freaking funny. But yeah, guys, I guess with that being said, man, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, make sure y'all go follow my IG page and follow my Facebook page. You can also follow my TikTok and my Snapchat if you would like. I try to update as I'm working on different stuff or whatever I got going on. I try to update TikTok every so often, and I try to do Snap a lot, and I do a lot of Instagram story posts. So if you want more behind the scenes stuff, Instagram story is pretty much where it's at. But definitely follow all my socials, bro. I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully y'all got a few laughs. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my pep talks in between and stuff. And yeah, I guess with that being said, I'll catch y'all next time. Remember guys, respect our bills. Peace out.